We begin in the nation's capital, where Dotun Popoola blows our minds with these breathtaking pieces at the village by Tikera, a dynamic new creative hub.
The crème de la crème of the creative ecosystem converged to enjoy reclaimed beauty. An art exhibition by metal sculptor Dotun Popoola, coupled with the cultural launch of the village by Tikera in the heart of the nation's capital.
A few years ago, if someone had told me that we would be standing in Abuja, opening the first solo exhibition at the village by Tikera, surrounded by works of this scale and significance, I would have believed them. And I would have believed them not because I'm particularly optimistic, but because I have learned that remarkable things tend to happen when creative people become stubborn about their ideas. And the last 22 days has been about stubbornness. It has been about audacity, and it has been about craziness. Craziness fueled by the madness of Dotun and by the audaciousness of Bayo Moborewa and the amazing team at Scrap Art Museum and Tikera Africa, and all the wonderful people who have supported us in the last few weeks of doing this madness. Dr. Popoola is one of those people, and a whole lot of about 30 creatives who have supported him in creating these amazing works we are going to see today.
Today is not merely the unveiling of this wonderful exhibition, it is the celebration of your vision, of your resilience, and innovation. I think that is a reflection of really our cultural expression and your extraordinary power to turn art and transform it into something ordinary into something extraordinary, and we can see that, and this can be done without much effort, just by using the power of the mind and the power of creativity. I warmly congratulate Mr. Dotun on this outstanding achievement. Over the years, he has consistently demonstrated that creativity has no limits, and there's artistry in every single thing that we do, every single thing that we see, and artistry lies in seeing possibilities where others see waste, they see obstacles, and they see impossibility. Through your pioneering work in metal and scrap sculpture, you have elevated and discarded materials that have been put to waste into compelling works of beauty, into meaning, and into something that is culturally significant.
At a panel session, discussants called for more support for the art industry.
Structure is what gives sustainability. And so the foundation is important because it's not just able to give longevity across generations, it's also able to develop capacity. I think about people like Toyi Bajayi, Benga Deku. These are people who have done residencies, who have actually also been trained in some way or the other and inspired by Dotun. You will see not just metal, you will see work with tires, you will see work with plastics, you will see work with fabric, anything that can, or glass that can be recycled is there and turned, reclaimed and turned into art. So while the foundation is really important for structure, for building capacity, and also for sustainability.
This conversation is to encourage the young artists, especially the Abuja artists, who are very vibrant but do not have a voice, to converge all of them, and to also encourage all of us about sustainability. There are a lot of things that this conversation really want to drive. But more importantly, this conversation was supposed to drive art export. A lot of people wouldn't want their children or their child to be an artist because they feel that they are broke, they can't even afford the means. And here is me shipping a work worth like $3 million, all over the world, and they are just going from different places. But what is our problem with export? We have a problem with the custom problem with the National Museum, problem with the National Gallery, who owns the export permit, who should cater for, there are a lot of errors on the policy that needed to be addressed.
For the EU, over time, we have collaborated with the government of Nigeria. I know even the Honorable Minister is here and can attest to that. We have collaborated with them, and some years back, we supported in various culture initiatives. For example, 3 years back, we did the fashion fair and all that. And even currently with Dotun Institute, we are also supporting with the 30 million euro on the African initiative, where we support young artists to showcase what we do, and also liaising with the European artists in all this, trying to foster collaboration, showcase our diversity and all that.
The visitors are seen immersing themselves in the striking beauty on display across the exhibition's village, moving from one installation to the next. The delegation paused to appreciate the intricate craftsmanship, noting how salvaged industrial parts have been seamlessly elevated into high-end contemporary art.
What we have here, if we water it well, there is enough for everybody. There is no excuse for failure. So we need more people, organizers like you, to put more young people. Look at Dotun, he has put Nigerian name in the world map. And you go to Doha, you go to Abuja, Nigeria is there. Nigeria never carry last. Thank you, go on. The sky is your beginning.
You need to read the story. You need to understand that you can go from nothing to everything. That belief itself is such a big deal. One of the key things that you should know about it, apart from being an Obama, I'm a little biased, I'm the area of Obama, so you can understand. It is that, of course, the level of commitment itself, not just to the cash is important, but to the quality of work that comes out, to the belief that there's much more in North Africans that the world needs to see. It is something that is invaluable. I'm quite excited. The things, the ideas that we're pushing this period, we're building institutions around our ideas. We understand the numbers. We understand that the world cannot keep waiting. Africa cannot continue to be a potential. Africa has to go to the next level. We must build institutions. We must invest in it. And we have no doubt that we have at the right time. The Honorable Minister works very closely with us. We're quite excited. Nigeria is on the road. Africa is on the road. And this is the biggest thing happening in the world right now. Africa stays in front of it.
Despite the challenges we face in this country, Nigeria is the hope of Africa, and Nigeria is going to take center stage on the world map. And for us at Tikera Africa, we believe creativity should move from idea to products and product to industries. Dotun exemplifies that kind of energy. He has turned his work to global business. He is not just celebrated for craftsmanship, he's celebrated for enterprise. And for us at Tikera Africa, we find the intermediary between craft and enterprise. And this place we're building is a perfect canvas for people like Dotun. So we are inviting the world to come and see what we're doing here. Creativity has landed in Africa, and creativity is the new oil Nigeria has to offer.
Then the village by Tikera is officially unveiled.
The very location of the village Tikera, Africa, which is also the location of the Creative Center. In the heart of Abuja, we declare the Popoola exhibition open.
Thank you.